focused on how to save civilian lives.
Right now, the White House urging Israel about its warfare tactics, how the Biden administration is trying to toe the line between supporting Israel and saving lives.
Plus, a surprising outcome in last night's Final Four matchup, how the Badgers fared against Texas.
Starting out mild again this morning, at least for this time of December, upper 30s and low 40s. We're talking about some rain. We'll have more on the first warm forecast coming up.
And a holiday treat for travelers at the Dane County Airport, who flyers can expect to see at the terminal later today. Good Friday morning, everybody. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Leah Lynchide.
I'm Chris Stanford. It is mild yet again this morning. We've been talking about this unseasonably mild stretch of weather leading up to Christmas. I mean, the white Christmas chance just not looking very good.
The sigh, I think, sort of encompasses how we're all feeling. Give it again. Yeah. Kelly, what can you do for us?
Come on. It was 50 yesterday. I mean, why are we complaining
Kelly's
about
wearing sandals right now.
Temperature's about...
No shoveling, no scraping.
Exactly. I mean, we're enjoying sunshine this time of December. We typically don't see a whole lot of that in December, but we are expecting some of that this morning. We will see a little bit more cloud cover today, but all in all, it's going to be another mild day. Right now, we're starting out at 35 here in Madison, 39 in Middleton, Waunakee at 38. Clouds will be increasing, but it's still going to be mild today as we get into the upper 40s today. Mainly rain showers develop late tonight through tomorrow, and then we're talking about more mild weather throughout much of next week. So we'll see the clouds increase. Temperatures still in the mid 40s here early this afternoon, should top out in the upper 40s with that south wind. That rain chance will hold off until later tonight. Otherwise, it's going to be a mild afternoon with those clouds moving on in. Talk more about those rain chances tonight and tomorrow. Is there any snow in that forecast over the next week or two? We'll take a look coming up.
Okay, thank you, Kelly. All right, Badger fans, they are waking up to a loss in the women's Final Four volleyball tournament.
First seed Wisconsin falling to second seed Texas in a late night upset. Shane Hogan has the highlights you might have missed if you went to bed early.
Yeah, the game didn't end until about 11 p.m. last night, so we'll get you caught up on everything you need to know. Well, there was obviously plenty of hype and excitement surrounding this team, hoping for another run at an NCAA championship. The Badgers gave it their best effort, but Texas was just simply too good last night. After dropping the first set 25-22, the Badgers rallied back and jumped in front early in set 2. The Badgers ended the set on a 5-2 scoring run to win the second and even the score one set apiece. And then things really started to go downhill from here. Thanks to a 13-1 run, Texas easily took the third set, and the Badgers just did not have any answers. The fourth set was also just as one-sided. The Badgers committed multiple service errors, not helping themselves out, and Texas was just playing too well. You see the final play of the match here, a net violation against the Badgers, and that would do it for the Longhorns. They took the fourth 25-16, advancing to the championship match on Sunday, where they have a chance to defend their national title against Nebraska. Now, Badger fans were hoping for a reason to celebrate. A big crowd gathered last night at Memorial Union for a watch party. You can see the excitement. They were ready to go, cheering them on when they won that second set. And then you have the other end of the spectrum as well. The disappointment in sets 3 and 4, ultimately a pretty disappointing night for all of those in attendance. Now, this was the first time since 2006 that Texas beat UW, but still a lot to be proud of. You know, a Final Four appearance is nothing to scoff at, and they won 30 matches this season.
Wow.
So really an impressive season for Kelly Sheffield and his team, but you know, they're going to want to come back even stronger.
Yeah, that's the standard that they've set because of the success that they've had. A Final Four appearance, though. That's
it's major. That's major. So we'll see how they follow it up next season. But you're right. The standards remain incredibly high.
Great season. Shane, thanks for breaking that down for us.
Now to some new information about that deal between UW and the state legislature. For the next 3 years, the University of Wisconsin will not hire people to fulfill diversity, equity, and inclusion positions. The DEI is also going to be reduced, the workforce that is, by 43 employees. In exchange, the legislature will unlock pay raises and funding for building projects. That trade-off is leaving some in the UW-Madison community concerned about the future of DEI efforts.
And the arrangement provides some good things for the universities of Wisconsin, but Representative Voss made it abundantly clear that he has it in for diversity, equity, and inclusion at the universities, and he forced a decision that I think is going to set us back some.
So those employees are going to stay on the payroll, but they'll do work unrelated to DEI. Despite the hit to DEI, university leadership says they remain committed to the cause.
Let me be clear that our collective commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion and belonging is unwavering.
The legislature is expected to vote on the release of funds now for pay raises and the new building projects before the year is up. Meanwhile, Governor Evers is suing the legislature over all of this. He says refusing to sign off on UW employees' pay raises that were already approved in the state budget obstructed basic government functions. So Evers wants to take this all the way to the state Supreme Court, hoping they can take up the case.
Staying on the UW campus, 2,000 UW students will graduate this coming Sunday. NBA All-Star and Badger legend Michael Finley will deliver the commencement speech to 1,966 students. That's 1,400 bachelor's degrees, 387 master's degrees, and 120 doctoral degrees. The commencement ceremony starts at 10 a.m., takes place at the Cole Center. It'll end around 12:30, so expect some traffic around Dayton Street, around the Cole Center area around that time.
Congrats to all of our grads out there. Hey, we're hearing from Didion Milling this morning. That's the company paying nearly $2 million in a settlement over an explosion at its Cambria corn mill in 2017 that killed 5 workers. In a statement on the settlement, Didion said in part, "While we disagree with the agency's assertion about our safety and preparedness protocols, we're focused on moving forward." The company will hand over short of $2 million in penalties after the investigation found the mill's operations created hazards that ultimately caused the explosion. It could have been avoided, investigators say, if Didion followed proper safety protocols. As part of the settlement, Didion will also make multiple safety improvements.
Looking ahead, President Biden will return to Wisconsin next week. It's his 3rd visit to the Badger State this year. He'll be in Milwaukee on Wednesday. The White House says the president plans to talk about his work on the economy. Wisconsin, of course, a battleground state for the 2024 presidential election. The president's most recent visit comes on the heels of unfavorable polling data. A national CBS News poll from this month says most respondents don't approve of his handling of Israel's war with Hamas.
6:07 now to the war in the Middle East. This is the scene on the ground in Gaza this morning. The Hamas-controlled health ministry says Israel's attacks since the war started have killed more than 18,600 people. President Biden and other top officials, meantime, are urging Israel to do more to protect civilians in Gaza. One of those top officials, White House Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan. He is in the region this morning. Despite the calls to protect civilians, the administration is doubling down on its support for Israel.
As President Biden has said many times, Israel has a right, indeed a duty, to defend itself against Hamas.
Meanwhile, police in Germany have 3 suspected Hamas members in custody. German officials say the group was planning a terror attack against Jewish people. A 4th member of that group was arrested in the Netherlands. It's the first sign the war in Gaza may be spreading beyond the Middle East.
Back stateside on the president's desk this morning, a bill that gives members of the U.S. military their biggest pay raise in 20 years. It's part of the annual defense spending bill. It authorizes $886 billion in spending. The House passed the bill yesterday after the Senate had already approved it. The money includes assistance for off-base housing and other expenses for members of the military. The hope is that improves lagging recruitment numbers.
Mortgage rates are their lowest since mid-August. Rates fell under 7% for the first time since the end of the summer this week. It's the 7th straight week rates have dropped. Last week, the average rate was 7.03%. This week, it is 6.95. That is still higher, though, than it was this time last year and comes as inflation is cooling. Just earlier this week, the Federal Reserve paused rate increases. At that same meeting, the Fed signaled that they could see rate cuts in 2024.
The Wisconsin Department of Health Services is extending free COVID-19 telehealth services. The DHS says Wisconsinites can use those services without extra charges through April 10th of next year. This as wastewater monitoring continues to show COVID levels rising in the state. Madison's levels show the city is experiencing high levels of COVID. Just over 1/4 of residents in Dane County received their latest vaccination. If you haven't gotten yours, you could head to vaccines.gov. That will help you find locations offering the shot near you.
Well, the 3 biggest legacy airlines in the U.S. say that they're preparing for a longer and larger stretch of holiday travel. American Airlines says Friday, December 22nd is going to be the busiest day of its holiday travel period. That period begins December 20th and lasts for 19 days. In total, the airline alone plans to serve 12.7 million passengers. The FAA says holiday air travel will peak the Thursday before Christmas, with the agency's air traffic controller set to handle nearly 50,000 flights.
6:09 now, happening today. Singers from across South Central Wisconsin will begin performing in the Dane County regional airports. If you're flying, you're going to see this. You can hear holiday tunes as you travel at the south end of the terminal through December 21st. Today, for example, at 3 p.m., Glacial Drumlin Middle School's Sizzling Strings will be performing. Then tomorrow, a cluster of groups are going to be there greeting travelers. The airport's also inviting the community to participate in a sing-along there this Sunday. That'll give you a little holiday cheer.
Yeah, check them out. Get in the spirit. 6:10, let's check in with Kelly Slifka. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, we do have another mild day today. Maybe not the 50s, but still in the upper 40s with some clouds rolling on in. But we are tracking some rain showers. We'll have the first warm forecast coming up.
Also ahead, high school hockey. It's Middleton versus Edgewood. How the Crusaders managed to come out on top.
Plus, we're live in downtown Madison with a preview of the final Dane County Farmers Market and the holiday market of the year. We're back next in the 608.
It's the holiday sale at Denver Mattress. And right now, everything is on sale. Like the Queen Size Summit, now only $332.49. Get a $300 gift when you purchase a Tempur-Pedic, plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. The holiday sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CR-V. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
The robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward? Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen and action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
I felt good.
New and current customers can get the iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. Get the gift of connection at US Cellular.
At Lawton Cates, your life counts is more than just a slogan. It means we're committed to seeking justice for those injured by someone else's negligence. It means standing up to the insurance company, helping you with your medical bills, and getting you fully compensated for lost time at work. Have questions? When you contact Lawton Cates, there's no charge for our initial consultation, and there's never a fee until we deliver the results you deserve. At Lawton Cates, your life counts. Call today.
It's the holiday sale at Denver Mattress. And right now, everything is on sale. Like the Queen Size Summit, now only $332.49. Get a $300 gift when you purchase a Tempur-Pedic, plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. The holiday sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Folks, don't look now, but it's the weekend before Christmas. That means Madisonians are getting ready for the final Dane County Holiday Farmers Market.
Boy, we're getting down there. Josh Sprider is live in downtown Madison with the story. Hey, Josh.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, Christmas season is well upon us by now, and we have some more inspiration for you as far as the Dane County Farmers Market goes, because the holiday market will be back here one last time tomorrow here at the Monona Terrace. This morning, Jamie Bugal is up early this morning. Jamie, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So good to see you again. So you are super excited because tomorrow is going to be so much fun right here at the Monona Terrace.
Yeah, it'll be our last holiday market of the season, and there will be so many great products to get you through the holidays.
You know, this is such a wonderful opportunity, too, to check out what you have in your hands here this morning. And we're talking about the Dane County Farmers Market Cookbook. And this has the ins and outs of everything that you need to know with everything that you can get right here.
Right, yeah. There's a ton of recipes in this book, all with local ingredients that you can get at the market. And they're also really easy recipes.
I love that. So we have some video of what's inside this cookbook, because there really is a lot in here. And it kind of gives you some inspiration, right? Because you come to the farmer's market, you might be a little overwhelmed with all of the things that are there, especially this time of the year. So why is this so special for what you guys have in your mission?
It's kind of the concrete example of what makes why the farmer's market is special. Farmers are our local community members who are making food for us, and then we make that food even more delicious with these recipes, and then we all gather around a table to eat them together.
And what's so amazing to see is what you can get out of everything that's right here, and to be able to support local.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, when you look at what has happened over the last year, especially with the growth that you guys have seen coming out of the pandemic, seeing the support for these local farmers, these local makers, I mean, it has to be pretty special for them.
Oh, it's great. And we're in such a unique circumstance where people can make a living off of growing our food here, which is not the case everywhere in the country.
So if people are interested to come out tomorrow, they can actually get their hands on this cookbook right here and there. But of course, you can also support all the other things that are going to be here too.
Yep, it's a one-stop shop for everything.
Wonderful. So if people are interested, what do they need to know for tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're open from 7:30 to noon, and otherwise just bring your shopping bags.
And the nice thing is you're inside, so you don't even have to worry about the weather.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie, thank you so much. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thanks.
If you'd like to learn more, you can go to this story up on channel3000.com as well. Remember, this will be your last opportunity until 2024. Yes, next year, guys, before you can check out the late winter market over at the Garver Feed Mill. So now's the opportunity.
Yeah, good chance to get some of those last-minute gift ideas locally. Thanks, Josh.
6:17. Let's turn it over to Kelly Slifka with your first warm weather. Nice day to get out and shop this morning.
Yeah, really, it's going to be another nice afternoon. We are talking about more mild temperatures. We haven't had to deal with a whole lot of snow. It's really unusual to see this graphic with the snow depth across the upper Midwest. You really have to go into far northern Wisconsin, and honestly, they have less than an inch of snow. Really, you can't see any really accumulating snow until you get up toward Fargo, Grand Forks, North Dakota, seeing a little bit of snow on the ground, and then obviously in the Rockies. But really unusual weather that we've been having. As the sun is coming up, you can see a few clouds rolling on in. This will be with us today. The clouds will be thickening up, so that may prevent us from getting into the low 50s. We hit 51 yesterday, expecting that high of 48. So well above our average, which now is 32. Notice that record, though, 68 and back in 2021. Sun comes up at 7:22. And I want to notice that sunset now is actually a little bit later. We are still losing daylight in the morning, but our afternoon is slowly starting to gain a little bit more daylight. Expected highs up into the upper 40s today. The clouds will thicken up as we go through the morning hours into the afternoon, and still going to be mild today. And with a system coming in from the south, that'll bring in mainly rain showers. That'll be mainly tomorrow morning. And then we're looking at dry weather all of next week, and temperatures remaining above average at least through Christmas. So unusually mild weather. As those clouds thicken up, will not prevent us from getting into the mid-40s here at the noon hour. Should be topping out in the upper 40s today, running well above our average. And most of this evening tonight should be dry. It won't be really until tomorrow morning that we'll start to see some showers spreading in from the south and west. And tomorrow morning might be fairly wet. Here we're at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when we'll probably see those showers spread on through. As we get toward 5, 6 o'clock, a lot of this is starting to move on to the east. So it's going to be mainly rain. Might be a nice sunrise today with those clouds moving on in. Maybe you want to take a photo of this. Thanks, Dean, for sending this photo in as the sun was going down in Oxford. You can always go to channel3000.com/weather and submit your photo. We would love to show those to our viewers. All right, this system that's moving in from the south, mainly rain for us. You can see that band of snow over there in Minnesota. But as it continues to move on to the east, we're just going to be too warm to really see any kind of snow out of that system. And most of the snow is going to be falling in northern parts of Minnesota, where they could be talking about 2 to as much as 6 inches of snow, maybe falling in extreme northwestern Wisconsin, north of Hayward. But that'll be about it. First warm forecast 48 today with the clouds thickening up today. Rain showers tomorrow. It's not going to be a nice dry day for us, but we should dry out by Sunday. Then we're talking about dry weather much next week, upper 30s and low 40s.
2 games left in a non-conference schedule before the Wisconsin men have a Big Ten battle every single night. Thursday night, though, Greg Gard's squad was looking to bounce back against Jacksonville State. Badgers wearing the By the Players alternate jerseys designed by Chucky Hepburn and Stephen Crowell. You can see a little gray in them, and Tyler Wall looked good, felt good, and played good. The senior scored Wisconsin's first 8 points. He had 14 alone in the first half. And the inside-outside game was working. John Blackwell, the Nolan winner. The freshman connection leads to a triple, but Wisconsin made their money in the paint, outscoring Jacksonville State 40-20 down low. Stephen Crowell, 2+1. He finished with 16. Badgers win 75-60. They're back in action next Friday against Chicago State. High school boys hockey, Middleton taking on Edgewood. No score in the first. Crusaders attacking the zone. And Ben Block turns and then goes top shelf to put Edgewood up 1-0. Now it'd stay 1-0 until late in the third, and the Crusaders going to add some insurance with an empty netter. They blank the Cardinals 2-0 the final. And that's it for morning sports. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Zach. At 6:21, still ahead, Santa's North Pole listing. We'll show you a fun way to check out old St. Nick's digs.
We'll talk about it when we come back.
The First Warn Weather Team takes you beyond the barometer, only on News 3 Now.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
Embrace the season of giving at the Century House. Donate $50 or more to charity and get $200 off any stressless recliner with power, any stressless recliner and ottoman, or any stressless home office chair. Or get $200 off each stressless sofa seat, or $400 off all stressless Mayfair recliners and ottomans in all Paloma leather colors. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
When you donate furniture, cabinets, and appliances to Habitat Restore, you make an impact on neighbors in your community. Profits generated from Restore sales help provide safe and secure housing for hardworking families across Dane County. Donate to make a difference today.
This time of year, we gather, we celebrate, and we remember the things that matter most. For us, that's you. And you are why we do what we do. Each and every one of you are wonderful, amazing people. So we'll treat you that way on your journey of trusted care, because the way you feel matters. Unity Point Health Meriter, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Here we go. I knew I could do it. I just had to take the first step.
Hey, how's it going? Marcus, my boy. Welcome to my humble abode. Nice to meet you.
When Marcus came to my door, it was my chance to give someone a safe place to stay for a little while.
When you open your heart and home through foster parenting, you're helping the teen write new chapters, which can positively impact the teen for the rest of their life.
Be part of the story.
For more information about becoming a foster parent, contact Children's Wisconsin.
You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont it. You want some ice time, a nice time, so good you post it twice time. You want some cheer? Now I'll show you where you gotta be. Tell you who you gotta see. Ooh, it's gonna make you smile. You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont.
Enjoy the magic of the North Pole, just east of O'Hare, with miles of memories waiting to be made. To Rosemont it your way, start at rosemont.com.
Rosemont it.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it...
pretzel bun? On the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
the Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
Shane's here to tell us what we're talking about today.
All right, hello, good morning. We're staying in the Christmas spirit this morning because Santa's house at the North Pole, it might not be for sale, but you can take a look at it on Zillow. The real estate website is offering an AI-powered tour of Kris Kringle's digs. That includes a virtual treasure hunt. According to Zillow, Santa's 2-bed, 2-bath home is worth nearly $1.2 million.
How much are we paying that guy?
Yeah, wow. I think this encompasses a few things, right? Okay, it's a nice, cute little quaint cabin. I think that means it's coming with the elves to make a toy shop.
Okay.
You can make yourself whatever you want, and your reindeer can fly you across the globe.
Better be on some waterfront.
It's a bit pricey for that.
It's a bit pricey.
Heavens.
It's cute little cabin.
Nick. It's a cute house.
You in the market?
Yeah, paying for the novelty.
There you go.
1.2 mil.
Why not?
I owe Kelly Slifka an apology because those houses in Ely that you were talking about, you were right. Ely.
Sorry,
Ely, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Double
right
apology.
A little bit cheaper over there. You can buy one for $130,000 as opposed to $1.2 million. Come on. Well, anyway, we are looking at some mild weather around here. Temperatures rising into the upper 40s later today. A little bit more cloud cover today. We are tracking some rain that'll be coming in later tonight. We'll talk about it more coming up.
Sounds like a plan. We'll talk to you then. We'll be back right after this, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Tell your folks we say hi.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Earn a 40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a 40-cent fuel saver for every $60 this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Happy holidays from Hy-Vee.
You've got this. Whatever it is, you're ready for it. Your newly purchased defenses, top of the line. Your backup, backing up. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with Access Checking. It's maintenance fee-free with no minimum balance requirements. So if your new house still has some old tenants, we'll make sure your checking account won't be giving you any surprises. You've got this with Associated Bank.
Menards is celebrating Ryan Blaney's NASCAR championship with 12% off everything. Sylvania's True Wave LED bulbs provide the closest lighting to natural sunlight. This helps you feel better and see better by offering an enhanced color experience while minimizing unnecessary blue light. Create a nurturing environment for your family. Pick up a 6-pack of 65-watt LED flood bulbs on sale for $17.59 after 12% off.
Merry Christmas and enjoy your 12% off everything.
It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. And make the holidays bright with Ford. Choose FlexBuy on a new Ford SUV and get 1.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus $3,500 FlexBuy cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
At US Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself a free phone from US Cellular.
She's here.
Then give yourself the gift of not checking it. The gift of connection at US Cellular. New and current customers get any phone free.
I volunteer because it's, I think, the right thing to do, and selfishly, yeah, I get a lot of joy from doing it. It's a joy that comes from taking people to where they need to go. Just watch your step coming out. You can't bottle it, you can't buy it. That only comes from volunteerism. When people really need to get to those medical appointments and they don't have any other means, I just look at it as kind of like the least I can do to try to help out.
40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a 40-cent fuel saver for every $60 this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Happy holidays from Hy-Vee.
Mayhem. Madison riders find their buses just aren't showing up. We'll tell you why.
Plus, Final Four recap, how the Badgers fared against Texas with a shot at the championship match on the line.
And here's your first look outside this half hour. How's the weekend shaping up, Kelly?
Well, I tell you what, we're going to continue with the mild temperatures. We do have some rain in the forecast later tonight, tomorrow. We'll track it for you coming up.
Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Leah Lynchide. Happy Friday. We are doing our best to channel our festive spirit. We've got the massive poinsettias, if you can see them in front of us, the lights behind us, but the weather, Chris, not really feeling like it.
Who am I to complain, though?
Look at you.
I mean, it's nice and mild out there. We don't have to shovel. We don't have to scrape. We don't have to bundle up. I'm loving this weather right now.
You sound like Kelly Slivka.
You know, I'll take it. You know, biking in this kind of weather, I mean, we don't have to deal with the slop, the slush on the roads. Yeah, well, I know some of us would like some snow. Right now, we don't have a whole lot of that in our forecast. With temperatures in the mid-30s this morning, hard to get snow out there. 35 in Madison, 37 in Fitchburg, 39 currently in Middleton. So we are calling for more mild weather. This is not only going to be today, but right through the weekend and much of next week. Maybe not as mild as what we're going to see today. But tonight, later tonight through tomorrow, we are expecting some rain showers, mainly rain showers moving on in. But it looks like those above average temperatures will continue through much of next week. Now, yesterday we had a lot of sunshine. We hit 51 in Madison. Maybe not quite as warm because we will see more cloud cover spreading on through the area as we go through the late afternoon hours. But still in the upper 40s later today. So it's going to be an unseasonably mild day. Increasing clouds, 48 expected today. We do have some rain showers in our forecast starting later tonight through tomorrow. We'll track that for you and see how much rain we can expect coming up.
All right, Kelly, thank you very much. You can stay on top of that rain and any potential snow in the future by downloading that First Warn weather app. Just search for WISC weather in your app store. All right, you're waking up to some bad news here. The Badger women's volleyball team will not be playing on Sunday in the championship after falling to Texas in the Final Four.
Disappointing finish for the Badgers, who were hoping to take this thing all the way. Still a Final Four finish.
Yeah.
Not too bad there,
Not too bad. I think they can wake up still proud of the season they put together. But, of course, a disappointing finish. You know, there was a lot of hype and excitement around this team, and especially going into that Final Four, hoping for another NCAA championship. But the Badgers, they gave it their best effort, but Texas was simply just too good last night. After dropping the first set 25-22, the Badgers rallied back and jumped in front early in set 2. The Badgers ended the set on a 5-2 scoring run to win the second and even the score 1 set apiece. But then things really started to come undone for the Badgers thanks to a 13-1 run. Texas easily took the third set, and the Badgers just had no answers. The fourth set was pretty much the same, very one-sided. The Badgers hurting themselves, committing multiple service errors, and Texas was just playing too well. You see the final point of the match here, a net violation against the Badgers, and the Longhorns celebrate, taking the fourth set 25-16 and advancing to the championship match on Sunday, where they have a chance to defend their national title against Nebraska. Badger fans were hoping for a reason to celebrate. A big crowd gathered last night at Memorial Union for a watch party. There was clearly a roller coaster of emotions there, and in the end, a disappointing finish. You see the change of emotions on the faces of those there at the watch party. Now, this was the first time since 2006 that Texas beat UW, but the Badgers, again, still a lot to be proud of. Put together a 30-4 season. Of course, the trip to the Final Four, still really impressive.
They're really giving Wisconsin a name as a volleyball school, aren't they?
Absolutely. I mean, the standards incredibly high, so we'll see how they come back next year, right?
Here's to next season.
Yeah.
That's right.
And congratulations to the ladies for another fantastic finish, making it all the way to the final.
Yeah, and you know, making it this far in the tournament, it's inspiring people here in Wisconsin to pick up a volleyball and get on the court themselves.
So our Maddie Himes traveled to Jefferson County to learn more about those impacted by the Badgers.
I'm outside practice for River City Volleyball Club, where enrollment has doubled in the past few years. The coaches tell me the success of the UW team is a big factor. The Badger team won their first NCAA championship in 2021. This year, their deep run in the tournament is keeping that excitement alive. River City is just one of the several Wisconsin clubs that has seen jumps in enrollment. Co-director Shelly Coron says it's all about inspiration.
We have a lot of little kids that are coming in because they want to be like their older siblings too. And they watch their older siblings watch these college matches and go to the games, so they get really excited about that.
She says the girls get together for viewing parties to watch UW games. And not only have they seen more interest at tryouts, but practice has looked different too. According to the coaches, the girls in their club have become more focused, understanding that they too could have a future in the sport.
We have several of those girls that are already committed into local colleges, so absolutely the aspiration is there.
Beth Lees has been involved with youth volleyball for 30 years. She said the program used to struggle to gather enough kids to make a team. Now they have a hard time making enough teams for all the kids to play.
Just to have, Madison right down the road, that's something that they can try and achieve as well. And yeah, it's just great to see.
In Watertown, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
Isn't that just the power of a program like UW Volleyball to inspire a new generation to take on the cause?
And it's rippling,
the sport.
right past the university and its reputation into these smaller schools, into Jefferson County, for goodness sake. I love to see that.
Love to see it.
All right, at 6:35, a first-of-its-kind treatment for postpartum depression is now available. It's in a pill called Zurzuvae. The druggers say it's available at specialty pharmacies. You can also have it shipped directly to you, but it comes with a hefty price tag. We're talking nearly $16,000 per course before insurance. Results from a late-stage study show women who took the medication had significant improvement in symptoms within days. That's compared to those who took a placebo.
And a new study out this morning may have found the secret to morning sickness. Researchers say the nausea and vomiting that many women experience early in pregnancy is primarily caused by a single hormone known as GDF-15. The study's authors say this discovery could help lead to better treatments for severe cases of morning sickness. Researchers believe exposing women to the hormone prior to pregnancy could be helpful.
Safely and slowly in a way that doesn't make them feel miserable, then we can, we hope, reduce the risks of them developing hyperemesis in the pregnancy.
Medical trials for the new treatments could start in the next few years. More than 2/3 of women experience morning sickness during the first trimester. Rare cases are life-threatening, but to both the mother and the fetus.
Let's take a live look across Madison this morning at the downtown Madison and the Capitol. Gorgeous there. More and more commuters, though, continue to miss their bus across the city. It's not because they're running late, though. Metro Transit says it's had trouble getting buses on the road this week. That's leading to delays, even some cancellations. It's because they're spending time training new Metro staff, which means mechanics are behind on their federally required inspections. Without passing that safety check, a bus can't run. That leaves them with a shortage of available vehicles. Regular commuters say that's disrupting their day with no real heads up.
I've seen the B bus when it's operating through Northport, just cancellations pop up just like in the snap of a finger. And like if somebody's commuting to work, that could be, extremely impactful. We got to be on time, don't we?
Metro Transit hopes the issue can be resolved within the next week here.
Quite an update here. The generosity from News 3 Now viewers, just like you, maybe it was you, is helping survivors of domestic violence this holiday season. Last week, you may remember a story about the Adopt a Family program at Domestic Abuse Intervention Services, or DAYS. It's a program that anonymously matches donors in the community with survivors of domestic violence and their families. The donors receive a wish list for each member of the family, shop to completion, and then return it so DAYS can distribute the gifts.
We had 96 families that we needed to match through Adopt a Family. And after the piece aired, all of those families were basically matched the next day. So the community's generosity was just really overwhelming. We're so incredibly grateful.
Well, that's how you make a difference, huh?
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Brady Mallory for the story that he put together on this. You can help DAYS outside of the holidays, too. To find out how to volunteer or to learn about more ways to give, we've put a link to DAYS' website under this story at channel3000.com.
96 families, that's no small donation.
That's huge. Way to go, everybody involved.
6:39 now, a local Madison band has been playing the blues for over 20 years, and it's not something you'll hear on the radio. The band is called the Cashbox Kings. They play Chicago-style blues. There they are. It's a type of music that band leaders Joe Nosek and Oscar Wilson are really passionate about.
We're working hard to keep real blues, real regular blues alive. And we're working hard to keep it alive.
We feel that it's important to carry on the legacy of this music.
Sounds good.
Toe tapping good. If those bluesy tones sound good to you, too, then make sure you tune in tomorrow morning. You can hear the story and the music of the Cashbox Kings. That's in our morning notes, only on News 3 Now.
Check it out. Kelly?
All right, the sun is coming up this morning, and we are looking at a little bit more cloud cover today, but still unseasonably mild. We are tracking some rain showers that'll be developing by tomorrow. We'll have that for you in the first warm forecast coming up.
And we're also live at the...
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
At Foster Funeral and Cremation Services, we honor legacies. Let us take care of the arrangements so you can focus on saying goodbye. Veteran-owned and operated. Experience exceptional care and affordable service with Foster Funeral and Cremation Services.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
I'm Dina Noland. I drive for Cobeson Buses. Working with Cobeson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. First day of school for my son, the fact that I get to bring him there and I can just park my bus right on the side and walk in. They don't mind that. They want you to be there for your family.
I've always enjoyed working with kids. The opportunity to transport them in a bus, I enjoy doing it.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
Les Miserables, still the world's most popular musical. Experience the breathtaking production that leaves both audiences and critics awestruck. Les Miserables. February 14th through 18th at Overture Center. Tickets available at overture.org today.
Your garage door trying to tell you something? Bad rollers, loud motors. At Precision, we're trained to listen.
It's so quiet.
A door that works better than new and a happy customer. That's my goal here at Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
News 3 Now, first warn weather. When you're planning your day, accuracy matters. Trust Madison certified most accurate team, so you'll know what to expect when you head out the door. First warn weather, keeping you ahead of the storms.
Friday on the next Wisconsin Huddle, we switch from women's hockey to men's basketball. Sophomore sensation Connor Esigian is in the house. Plus, witness a showdown with me and 4-time Big Ten volleyball champ Lauren Barnes. Join me Friday night starting at 6:30.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Hi, good morning. First warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the patio. If you get a chance, take a look at the sun coming up this morning. Really kind of some cool clouds moving on in. These are some altocumulus clouds up there about 12,000 feet. And they will be increasing throughout the day today. You see this on our sky cam. Some of these clouds moving in from the west. It's still going to be mild today. In fact, we're expecting a high of 48. Still well above our average of 32 now. The sun will be up at 7:22. Noticing that sunset now at 4:23. That's actually a minute later than it was a couple days ago. So we are starting to actually gain daylight in the afternoon. It's a very slow process, but that's what we're dealing with now over the next week or so. All right, for the weekend, we are talking about some rain showers. And yes, it's going to be mild enough that it looks like it will be liquid form. Rain showers developing tomorrow morning. It should be clearing up by tomorrow night, and by Sunday we should just look at mostly cloudy skies and temperatures near 40. All right, where's the snow? It's hard to believe, but we've actually had 4.3 inches of snow so far this season. Of course, if you blinked, you probably missed most of it because most of it did melt, and we don't have a whole lot in our forecast going forward. With temperatures in the upper 40s, it's hard to get any kind of snow out there or to keep it around. That's what we're expecting this afternoon as we climb out of the 30s this morning. So late tonight, tomorrow, we are looking at some showers to spread through the area, but it looks like that's really our only good opportunity for any kind of precipitation. All of next week looks dry and temperatures remaining above average right through Christmas. Clouds will continue to thicken up today, but we are calling for upper 40s today. Will be relatively mild tonight as well. Looking at the rain chances coming in by tomorrow morning, especially areas to the west, moving on through the area as we get toward the late morning hours, say 11 o'clock, some showers moving through southern Wisconsin, and that will be with us through the afternoon before starting to dissipate as we go through tomorrow evening. So the snow chances are going to be off to the west. It's just going to be too mild with this storm system coming in from the south. Mainly some rain showers for us. That should be dissipating as we get into the afternoon hours. As far as snowfall totals, with this storm system, it's going to be up in northern Minnesota, extreme northwestern Wisconsin. As you get up toward Ashland and the Apostle Islands, might see some snow. But for us, it's going to be mainly rain tomorrow. Temperatures in the 40s this weekend, clearing up by Sunday. 30s on Monday and Tuesday, but you notice a lack of any kind of rain or snow much of next week. Temperatures still above average in the lower 40s by Wednesday and Thursday.
We're focusing on the silver lining of mild December temperatures, Kelly.
That's right. We don't have to deal with the slop. We don't have to shovel everything. So yeah, that's what we got.
You two boys and your silver linings. I appreciate it. Kelly, thank you.
Rays of optimism.
That's you guys are. You are. Every morning to thousands of viewers. We appreciate you.
Speaking of rays of optimism.
That's right. Josh Breider live in the 608 this morning. He's talking about the final Dane County Holiday Farmers Market.
We're just 3 peas in a pod.
Hey, you guys, I'm positive too because I don't have to stand out here in the freezing cold like we typically are this time of the year, so I'm also looking for that optimism. And we also have more to be optimistic about right here tomorrow at the Monona Terrace because it is the final Dane County Farmers Market of the year, and it's also the holiday market. So we are getting you into the holiday inspiration this morning. Jamie Bugella is the market manager, and she's up early with us on a Friday morning. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning.
Good to see you again. So, hey, we have a lot to talk about because this is going to be a big weekend as we round out 2023 in the Dane County Farmers Market.
Yeah, it's amazing.
When you look at how this year has been, just the inspiration behind the Dane County Farmers Market, this is so special for so many local people.
It really is. It's amazing the support we have in the community.
When you also are holding right now the Dane County Farmers Market cookbook, this is also something that people can get their hands on. And talk a little bit about the inspiration behind this book.
Yeah, so this book was an idea that came out of our 50-year anniversary last year to kind of be a physical manifestation of everything that makes the market great, like the vendors, the food, and sharing that food with your community.
We want to give people a little look of what's inside it. We have some video up on the screen right now, and it's written by Therese Allen. She's a renowned Wisconsin writer that focuses on food. But what's so special about this is our own food. This is grown right here in Wisconsin, and it's available right here at the Dane County Farmers Market.
Yeah, you can find almost all the ingredients in all these recipes at the market almost year round.
And I think that's one of the things that, folks come to these markets, and there's so much out there, but there's so much that you can do with everything that you find at the market.
Absolutely, yeah, you just need that little hint of inspiration.
5 decades, obviously, of the farmers market. This thing has grown so much over the years. This is also obviously special, though, because it's the holiday markets. What makes the holiday market different?
We just have a little more festive items, maybe some painted gourds or wreaths and just things to kind of make your home sparkle during these darkest days of winter.
Yeah, and especially, we are getting into the last few days before Christmas. So for those folks that have maybe put off getting their groceries or some of those other festive items, now is the time.
Absolutely, and you can find a bunch of cool items at our holiday markets, including the cookbook.
And we love that, all Wisconsin grown too. So if people are interested, tomorrow morning, this is the last one. What do people need to know?
We're open from 7:30 to noon, just here at Monona Terrace, and bring your shopping bags.
Nice and easy for us. And of course, the late winter market will be starting up in 2024 at Garber Feed Mill again.
That's correct, on January 6th.
All right, so we'll have a couple of weeks in between. But Jamie, thank you so much for your time, and happy holidays to you.
You as well.
If you'd like to learn more about the Dane County Farmers Market, the cookbook, or the holiday market, you can go to the story up on channel3000.com. Guys, this is such a great way to be able to support our Wisconsin growers and our makers right here in the Badger State, and you'll be able to get your hands on all of this material right here tomorrow at the Monona Terrace.
Great gift, that cookbook. Josh Breiter, thank you very much. 6:49 now. Coming up in the morning sprint, a major campaign visit to Wisconsin. Who's stumping in the Badger State next week?
If you got a little kiddo turning 3 soon, let us know. We'll show their picture on TV.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized New Year's Sale on now at Waunakee Furniture ETC. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted furniture that's right for you.
Happy New Year! This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This holiday season is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Need last-minute gifts? Don't miss the Hy-Vee one-day gift card sale, Friday, December 15th. Get a free $10 Hy-Vee gift card for every $100 you spend on select gift cards. Gift cards make the perfect gift for everyone on your list. Get a free $10 Hy-Vee gift card for every $100 you spend on select gift cards. One day only, Friday, December 15th, during the Hy-Vee one-day gift card sale.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized New Year's Sale on now at Waunakee Furniture ETC. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted furniture that's right for you.
Happy New Year!
Happy holidays from all of us at WISC-TV.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
An upset for the Badger women's volleyball team, falling to Texas in the Final Four in that late night game. The Longhorns took the win even as Wisconsin had a rally in the second set. Texas came back to take the third and fourth, beating Wisconsin for the first time in 17 years.
President Joe Biden's coming back to Wisconsin next week. It'll be his third visit to the state this year. He'll be in Milwaukee Wednesday. The White House says the president plans to speak on his economic agenda, but aren't releasing any other details about the trip just yet.
Before he makes his way to Wisconsin, the president will sign the new defense budget. It increases the total by $28 billion. It also includes the largest pay raise for military members in more than 20 years. It gives some members additional pay allowances, too, to help with off-base housing and meeting monthly expenses. The hope is to boost lagging recruitment numbers.
Police across Europe seem to have stopped multiple terrorist plots. They arrested 3 suspected Hamas members for allegedly planning attacks on Jewish targets. A 4th suspect in that case was arrested in the Netherlands. And in Denmark, 3 people were arrested there for allegedly planning similar attacks. It's not clear, though, if the 2 investigations are connected.
A Detroit man is charged with felony murder in the death of a synagogue president. It happened during a home invasion. 28-year-old Michael Manuel Jackson Bolanos now faces life in prison without parole if he's convicted. Samantha Wool was found fatally stabbed outside her home in the early morning hours of October 21st. Authorities say they don't think the suspect knew her.
An important position for the Wisconsin Supreme Court has been filled by the person who has been doing it for the last 4 months. Audrey Swarovski has been filling in as the director of the court while still being a Milwaukee County Circuit Judge. That position is causing some controversy now that she's permanently moving into the role. The controversy is over the legality of her working both jobs.
The first pill to treat postpartum depression is now available, but at a pretty high price. The FDA approving Zurzuvae in August. Drug makers say it's available at specialty pharmacies. It can also be shipped directly to patients. The cost, though, is nearly $16,000 per course before insurance. Results from a study showed women who took the drug had significant improvement within days.
Amazon, Target, and Walmart are no longer selling water beads. It comes after lawmakers and public health officials called for a ban. The beads can expand to 100 times their size and weight when they're exposed to liquid. Health experts say it poses a risk to kids if they eat them. A child here in Wisconsin died after swallowing one just this year.
All right, good morning. 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock. We're looking at another mild day today, just a little bit more cloud cover than what we had yesterday, but we're headed into the upper 40s later this afternoon. So maybe leave the heavier jacket at home this afternoon as we rise through the 30s this morning. Should be topping out in the upper 40s, maybe not the low 50s like we saw yesterday. A little bit more cloud cover today, and those clouds will continue to thicken up tonight, and that will lead to some showers expected tomorrow. Looking at the rain showers for Saturday, but honestly, it looks like Sunday will be a dry day, and most of next week looks pretty dry as well. Temperatures still above average in the upper 30s and low 40s. Next chance of rain will come in next weekend, but more dry weather. If you are looking for some snow, you're going to have to go way up north. And I'm almost talking about Canada because it looks pretty dry across much of the upper Midwest.
All right, we've been warned. Kelly, thank you very much.
Another news and weather update, 30 minutes.